Woosa, wake up South Africa. You've been sleeping far too long. Wake up South Africa.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhu. I hope you all have been having a lovely and wonderful Sunday. Welcome to another Wusa Sunday morning inspiration program. And I will be your host for today's program. My name is Mandla. So today we have a very, very special guest who goes by the name of His Grace Valmiki Prabhu. Thank you so much, Prabhu, again for joining us. Over to you.
So Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So I'm Valmiki Das. I'm a disciple of Dhanavir Goswami Maharaj. I will try my best to speak about this very important topic, the process of surrender. So first, I was thinking about this topic a few days recently, and the main point is that one question is very, important in our life, that if we want to really surrender, do we want to surrender to Krishna? So that's first step to know. Then we can continue and start the process. But first, we have to really have desire to surrender to Krishna, really have to go back to spiritual world, otherwise we cannot do it. So, and I got an example. If we really want to go somewhere, right? For example, for holiday, for some nice place, right? Miami, right? Hawaii. So these very attractive destinations. So we got desire to go there. So we will do all things very automatically. Like we will purchase ticket, we will pack our stuff, what we will need there. We are happy. We are immediately, if I know that I'm going to Miami, so immediately I'm very, very excited about it. So in the same way, if we really have desire to go to spiritual world, we are immediately excited and we are packing our stuff. So means that it is actually opposite. We are living everything here, like all material stuff or all material things, all material attachments. We are living here in this material world. And we are preparing ourselves to go to spiritual world. So we are doing austerities. We are trying to read about Krishna, because it is like Karamakar Maharaj told me that we will go to South Africa. Okay. So I was wondering, okay, I've never been there. So let me take a look, how South Africa looks like, or, I don't know where I'm going. So I had to prepare a little bit myself for this journey. So exactly, one point. And when I saw, and when I heard that, in Africa, in South Africa, there are so many nice devotees, big-hearted devotees, and they love to dance. So, and there are so many nice temples, and they know how to cook very good prasadam. So I was very enthusiastic to go here, right? to meet them, to meet you. So in the same way, when we are hearing about Krishna, how he's merciful, how he's beautiful, and how spiritual world is amazing, you know. So then our desire to go there increases, right? So therefore, study about spiritual world is very, very important. If we don't know where we are going, like some religions, right? We can ask them to know something about God, and they are like, yes, sure, he's big, you know, he must be very old. I didn't see his face yet, but I'm just guessing, you know, because, you know, to create all these things, you know, so he must be very old and maybe tired now after after his work. So they get some foggy, you know, information, or not clear understanding who is God and how he's nice and how he's powerful, and how he's creating all these worlds. You know, it's just, you know, Mahavishnu laying in Garbhotaka ocean, right? And Lakshmi Devi massaging his feet, and he's just breathing, and from him so many unlimited worlds coming out, right? So he's not struggling with how I can create these worlds, you know. I need to do some push-ups or something. So now he's he's most powerful. We cannot imagine his power. We get just very slight glimpse about about actually our understanding of Krishna. Although we get so much information, it is still missing full capacity of that knowledge. We are still missing full realization. We are so small and Krishna is so big. So for our brain to understand how Krishna is big and powerful, we get some idea. Okay, he's powerful than me. He's powerful than Brahma. Okay, he's powerful than all demigods. Yeah, that's fine. We got knowledge. In different religions, they don't know about Brahma. They don't know about you know, they have no so much details about Krishna. And although we got still, like I said, we have no full realization. If we have full realization, we will surrender immediately. Wow. So therefore, to understand how Krishna is big and powerful and nice and attractive, it is very necessary and is very helpful for our surrendering, for our surrender to Krishna. So study Shastra. So Shastra Chakshusha means that we are able to see things through Shastra, because our vision, our eyes are limited. We are limited. We are, like I said, we are very, very small. We are limited. So knowledge, if we are receiving knowledge from Shastra, then thank you. So then we can see things as they are, like Bhagavad Gita as it is, right? Krishna And Prabhupada clarified Bhagavad Gita, for us. Bhagavad Gita as it is. So we cannot be covered by illusion anymore if we want to surrender to Krishna. So I got a few points here what I want to speak about. And first is that we need Guru. Guru is a very important person, most important person in our lives. Why? I can ask you why, for example. Okay, someone can unmute himself and please answer my question. Why do we need Guru? Thank you.
Well, because Guru is the representative of Krishna in this material world. He is the connection between us.
Okay, representative, connection, okay. And his connection, okay, representative. And you want to say something more? Why do we need Guru, spiritual master? Mandla Prabhu? Or others?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Spiritual master also provides information about Krishna and, able to properly direct us as to what must be done. Otherwise, we end up coming with our own things, which is quite common now where people say, I have my own method, I have my own spirituality, whereas the spiritual master is actually able to reveal the actual path to us.
So guidance, proper guidance, right? Because it is one verse in Srimad Bhagavatam, Prayanal Bhavishya Sabya Kalavasti Yuga Janaha, Manda Sumanda Matayo, Manda Bhagya Yupadruta. So means that we are misguided. Many points is in that verse that we have short life. We are quarrelsome, and we are how to say and our remembrance is not good, right? And many things, and we are disturbed, always disturbed, right? And misguided. So we got so many gurus. So therefore I have to add that we need proper Bonafide guru, not just guru. Like you can see on Facebook, everybody's guru, right? Everybody is guru. They don't want to hear anybody, but they want to speak to everybody. So we need proper guidance from proper spiritual master, from bona fide spiritual master. And who is bona fide spiritual master? Can someone answer my question? Who is bona fide spiritual master? If we need someone like that, who is that person? Right? Where we can find him? Who is speaking? Who is what he's speaking about? Right? What he's doing? What about his activities? What about his life? Is he eating meat? Yeah. Or he's drinking alcohol? Or stuff like this, illicit sex, or things like that? Huh? Can someone answer?
Well, I would say one point would be that bona fide guru is coming in parampara.
Yes. Okay. And another point?
Another would be that he is has properly heard from a bona fide spiritual master.
Yes. He's not changing anything, right? He's not like once Prabhupada was questioned that about his qualification, and his answer was that I didn't change anything. That is my qualification. I didn't change anything. I just properly heard from my spiritual master and from Shastra, right? And now I'm giving to you this knowledge. Yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. So that's bona fide spiritual master, and his activities are according Shastra. He's not doing like we got two Bhagavatas, book Bhagavata and person Bhagavata. Person Bhagavata is bona fide spiritual master who's surrendered his life to Krishna. Surrendered his life to Krishna. And that means that he's doing everything what Krishna wants from him. That's the point. That's person Bhagavata. Okay, so that's bona fide spiritual master. Okay, so we need guru. And why we need guru? We can see in the purport, of course, translation of verse 714 Bhagavad Gita. And Daivisha Gunamaya Mama Duratya Mamavai Prapadante Mayam Etam Tarantite. Because my English is not perfect, so I will read the translation as it is. This divine energy of mind, consisting of the three modes of material nature, is difficult to overcome. Okay, it's difficult. Durga, Duratya, difficult to overcome. But those who have surrendered unto me can easily cross beyond it. Okay, but we cannot surrender. How? The question is how we can surrender Krishna directly. Krishna is not here. Well, Krishna is everywhere. Yes, we know philosophy. You know, Brahmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagavaniti, Shabdyate. Okay, Krishna is all-pervading. Krishna is in every atom. Krishna is in everyone's heart. Krishna is everywhere. Okay, Krishna is in spiritual world. Krishna is in the material world. Krishna is everywhere. Okay, that's fine. But we are not able to see him. Although we got deities in front of us, and we are like, if you fully realize that in front of you, just 2 meters is Krishna or Jagannath, you know, Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, or Gaurnitai, Radha, Shyamasundar, Nrsimhadev, you will just be completely mad in ecstasy, you know, and you will just, you're just falling on the ground, rolling on the ground, you know, you will be so much, you would be so much, maybe without words, like Dhruva Maharaj, right? He's stuck, you know, he couldn't speak. He saw, when he saw Krishna, then he was not able to say anything. He was just, no, even prayers. he just stuck. Oh. And then Krishna touched his head by his divine conch shell, and then he how to say, he got the consciousness, you know, and he started to speak. Something. So I don't know what we'll be doing, but for sure we wouldn't sleep during the class, or we wouldn't I don't know. So thing is, we will be very focused. We will pay attention so much. We will just we will just how to say, observe him very nicely, and many things. But because our consciousness is covered by illusory energy, and we are in this purport in text 714. Prabhupada says that our illusion is eternal because we are very long time here. We know that we are eternally spiritual souls, right, from spiritual world, but because our consciousness is covered for a very long time, therefore Prabhupada is saying in his purport that we are covered eternally. So although we are superior to inferior energy, material energy, although we are like that, so that power, because supreme magician is behind whole scene, and Krishna is that person, that powerful person who created this Maya, this illusory energy. So we cannot overcome this power, this energy. It's not possible for us. It's not possible. In that purport, it is mentioned that it is not possible. So therefore, we need Guru, because by his mercy, by his help, and Krishna's mercy and Krishna's help, we can overcome this material energy. So this is the way. This is the way. We have to. So therefore, my point was that we are not able to see Krishna directly, although he is everywhere. We are not able to surrender to him directly. And also Krishna, he doesn't work like this. He doesn't work like this because for our protection, because we can cheat ourselves and we can cheat others. Oh, I'm sure I don't want to follow your instruction, Prabhu. I don't need Vaishnavas around me. I need just Krishna. So that is Kanishta Adhikari. Kanishta Adhikari means that he is neophyte and he see only Krishna and me. Krishna and me. I don't care about other Vaishnavas. And Krishna doesn't like it because Krishna is not alone. Krishna means Krishna and his devotees, his paraphernalia, his entourage. So that's Krishna. If you want to surrender to Krishna and we got knowledge who Krishna really is, that Krishna is also means his devotees. So we have to surrender also to devotees who are guiding us. Otherwise, we are in a big trouble. Kanishta Adhikari is in big trouble. Therefore, he have to quickly jump to another platform, Madhyam Adhikari. It is recommended, go there immediately, as soon as possible, because it is very risky to remain on the platform of Kanishta Adhikari. Because he's offensive, by the way. He's offensive. His consciousness is offensive. I don't care about other devotees. I don't want to serve them. So therefore Krishna created this parampara system and the whole thing because we are cheaters. You want to cheat? Yes, I'm surrendered soul to Krishna, but I don't want to hear you guys. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to follow you. I don't need to, right? So means that again, our Ishvara Bhava, that I'm controller of everything, and I'm enjoying everything. So again, we got this again. So if we want to get rid of that Ishvara Bhava, I'm controller, I'm a master, I'm master. Therefore, we don't want to surrender to Krishna because we are thinking we are masters. We don't want to surrender to other guidance, other devotees, other Vaishnavas, because we are thinking we are masters. Right? That's Ishvara Bhava. We have to get rid of that. So therefore, Krishna create this system that you cannot surrender directly to Krishna. You have to surrender to devotees around you. That's very nice, actually, because they are honorable. We have to honor. We should honor our Vaishnavas. Vaishnavas around us, because, by the way, here's a very important point. The question is how we how we were contact with this movement, how we joined this movement, because of mercy of other Vaishnavas. Someone gave us book, or someone spoke to us. Okay, hi, on the street, book distributors, saviors, they are saviors. They are in front line. They are preaching to Jaga and Madhai, and sometimes they are how to say in big troubles, right? In big trouble, like many stories. We heard many stories. Someone was how to say some devotees can be I don't know a word now, can be hit or got beaten, right? Get beaten or something. So these devotees, they did a lot of things for us. To go on street is not easy. They have to chant properly. They have to adjust their sadhana properly. They had to reduce their eating. They have to, how to say, read something to encourage themselves to go out there and meet these crazy persons who forgot to worship Krishna, and they don't like it. They don't like to worship God. They want to be God. So these devotees, they have to prepare themselves to go outside, to go out on the street, and then meet you, and give you a book, try to, how to say, try to, what's the word? Try to convince you, try to convince you. This is very important book for you. Take it. Please give some donation. You will have a credit, spiritual credit from this. Okay, so we are very what is it? Let's see. What's that word? I cannot remember now. We are very thankful. Okay, to say it in this way, we have to be very thankful to devotees, what they did for us. So therefore, we cannot think of them that we don't need them anymore in our life. We don't need them. We need them. We need their association. Although he's bhakta, he's not, for example, mature, but we can see that on everybody that they are doing something for Krishna. He's cleaning Krishna floor in the Krishna's temple. He's cooking. He's taking care of cows. We have to appreciate all things what devotees are doing. We cannot be in that state of consciousness that we are looking for their faults. We are, oh, he did this, he did that, this is bad, this is bad. Oh, how he's how he's not good devotee. No, no, no. We have to change our consciousness, and that state of mind please Krishna. So Krishna is very, very pleased, and when Krishna is pleased, we are also happy. So Srila Prabhupada says that if we are not happy in Krishna consciousness, we are again covered by illusory energy. So, and these offenses make this exactly this situation that we are not happy because of offenses. So, process of surrender to Krishna is also first surrender to devotees around us, and also to have desire by to have desire be guided by them. So that was my point. Sorry for English. So another point what I wanted to speak about is, so that was Guru, Vaishnavas, and that we are not able to go to the spiritual world directly. We need help. So that's another point where we are helpless and we need help. If we if we see our situation very, very bad, very, very weak, very helpless, that we are helpless, and so that's very good. That's very good. So then, plus, like we are helpless, we need help, and plus we got desire, like I said on the beginning, we got desire to go to spiritual world. So these two things will help us automatically to accept guidance, otherwise not. Otherwise not. So absorption. So we need to be absorbed in Krishna consciousness. Means the example is given in Bhagavad Gita and also in Srimad Bhagavatam, and that example is who? I can ask you, dear devotees, who is that example? Who's all how to say karmana manasagira, karmana manasagira, all actions or thoughts, or all actions, thoughts, and speech was completely engaged in the service of Lord. Can someone answer? That person, if you don't know, that person is Ambarish Maharaj. So he's mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita in text 261. Because we have not so much time, so I will skip Sanskrit, okay, and I will just read for you translation. King Ambarish fixed his mind on the lotus feet of Lord Krishna, engaged his words in describing the abode of the Lord, his hands in cleansing the temple of the Lord, his ears in hearing the pastimes of the Lord, his eyes in seeing the form of the Lord, his body in touching the body of the devotee, his nostrils in smelling the flavor, the flowers offered to the lotus feet of the Lord, his tongue in tasting the tulsi leaves offered to him, his legs traveling to the whole place where his temple is situated, his head in offering obeisances unto the Lord, and his desires in fulfilling the desires of the Lord. And all these qualifications made him fit to become a matpara, devotee of the Lord. So I was speaking about absorption. So we have to be absorbed like Maharaj Ambarish Karmana Manasagira. All our, what we are speaking about should be about Krishna. What we are thinking about should be about Krishna. And what we are, all activities, what we are doing, Karmana Manasagira, should be connected to Krishna. Everything what we are doing, everything. So that's absorption. And also meditation or thinking, thoughts. Meditate upon Krishna all the time. And our process, how to think about Krishna, because our mind is flickering so much. So Prabhupada says that's Mahamantra. So we can, if we are chanting a whole day Mahamantra, or while we are doing other services, then we are able to think about Krishna and we are able to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, although we are sleeping. We are taking rest during the night. So because all day absorption, then we are able to be absorbed also in thoughts of Krishna in during the night when we are sleeping. So like I got personal experience that I was doing Srila Prabhupada marathon, and I was 10 or 11 hours. I was on the street during the winter. It was cold. It was so austere, and I was thinking about Krishna, and I was thinking about how to distribute these books, this most valuable books in 3 worlds. How, please Krishna, empower me. Please, I want to distribute them to these conditioned souls. It's very cold. It's very, they don't like it. Yeah, they don't want to be approached, and especially today, now in this winter time. They are just running for some, hot tea or they are running home. So I was thinking about Krishna so much. I was praying so much. I wanted to distribute a lot of books for Srila Prabhupada's pleasure. So guess what? I was completely engaged in book distribution in my dreams. I was dreaming that I'm asking for a little donation. This is Bhagavad Gita. This amazing book about karma yoga, reincarnation, stuff like this. It's very helpful for you. So please give something. And that was my dream. And many days like that, many nights like this. Because absorption, right? But if we are thinking about crazy things during the day, then we are in big trouble. They are in big trouble, because then we got crazy dreams. We are again influenced by that Maya, illusory energy, just illusion. Yeah, we should meditate that we are eternal souls. We are part and parcel of Krishna. We are not from this world. We are spiritual sparks. We are spiritual souls. So this meditation we need to do. And we also can meditate about this material world. How, this is actually instruction from Rishabhadeva to his 100th son. That's many this instructions, but one of that instructions is that please meditate how this world is full of suffering. How this world is full of suffering. So if we are meditating, we are in the world full of suffering, and we are spiritual souls. We are not from here. So this also helps to have a desire to surrender to Krishna, to surrender to the process, and and go back to spiritual world. I got many things prepared for you, but because of time, I have to stop here. Wow, 45 minutes, just like this. So if you have few questions, I will try my best to answer it nicely. And then we are going for another Harinam here in South Africa. So please, can ask.
Yes, if anyone has any questions they would like to ask Prabhu, please either put it in the chat or you can raise your hand and you'll be unmuted so you can ask it live. I guess while people are ruminating, I could ask my questions. I have two questions, Prabhu, if you would
Oh, very
mind.
good. Two questions. Okay. Look serious. Okay.
It's beginning. So my first question is...
1 second. Low battery. Low battery.
Okay, no.
1 second. Okay. I'm back. Yes, bro.
Yes, so I find that, in the process of surrendering, because this, I might be wrong, but surrendering to me kind of entails a humility and a letting go of ego and pride.
Oh, yes.
And to surrender, you have to cultivate a sense of deep humility and deep, letting go of that ego. But it's difficult, because minds are so attached to this material world, and we have a fear also of letting go of this material world in order to surrender and fully hold on to Krishna. So, yeah, I guess my question would be how to cultivate, firstly, that detachment from material energy, and to cultivate that letting go of the ego and the pride, and to cultivate that sense of humility.
Whoa. So this is for seminar. Because I got two verses in my mind now. So you mentioned humility. So it is one verse from Chaitanya Charitamrita, actually, Madhya Lila 22, 100, and that's Anukulasya. Let's see. Let's see. It's just one moment. Oh, Anukulasya Sankalpa, Pratikulasya Varjanam. Goptrit Rakshishyatiti Vishvaso, Goptritve Varanam Tata. Atmanikshepa Karpanye. Karpanye means humility. So this is Shadvidha Sharanagati. Shadvidha, sixfold process of surrender. So first is to accept things which are very good for our spiritual life. Pratikulasya Varjanam means that rejecting things which are not good for our spiritual life. Rakshishyatiti Vishvaso means that Krishna, third understanding is that Krishna is our protector. So, and Krishna, another point is Krishna is supplying everything for us. And Atmanikshepa, full surrendering, and humility, karpanye. Karpanye. So that's very necessary. And so you mentioned detachment. So we are so attached to this material world, and we want to be detached. So the thing is, our process, Prabhu, is not to. Our process is positive. So that means that we are not thinking like, I have to be detached from this, I have to be detached from that. We are thinking that we have to be attached to Krishna. So that's positive process. So again, how to be attached to Krishna, that inquires knowledge. We need to speak about Krishna. We need to we need to read about Krishna, how he's attractive. We have to be attracted by Krishna, and automatically we will be detached from material world. So if we are, when we are attracted to go to spiritual world, we are detached from material world. So that's about detachment and positive process. Is it okay?
Yes, that was, a brilliant answer, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
Because we are attached, Prabhu, we are attached. So means anarthas. Okay. So we are going now to Madhurya Kadambini book. And that means that our process, we are in one point, we are situated in anartha nivriti. So it's a long, it's many things to say about this Madhurya Kadambini book and about this process, but therefore I'm just picking this this particular part, and that means anartha nivriti. Anartha nivriti, that we want to get rid of unnecessary things, like what we don't need. So what we are attached to here in this material world, and dirty things in our heart, we want to get rid of that. So we are asking about anartha nivriti, how to go to the stage of nishta. Okay, nishta means steadiness, how to be steady in Krishna consciousness. Okay, so so how to get rid of these bad things from our heart. We have to have, like I mentioned on the beginning, we have to have a guru. So Mandla Prabhu, you very soon, you should be initiated by Bonafide spiritual master. Because first is Shraddha, faith. You got faith. Okay, that's nice. You are associating with devotees. Sadhu Sangha, that's perfect. Okay, so you are protected. Sadhu Sangha means protection. Then, Bhajana Kriya. Okay, so you got spiritual master. You are initiated by bona fide spiritual master, and you are following his instructions. And by following his instructions, you are getting rid of anarthas. That's the process, Prabhu. That's the process. We need spiritual master. Like I mentioned at the beginning, this material world, it's not possible. How to say, this illusory energy is not possible to overcome. Not possible. But by instructions and guidance by Vaishnavas, because not every day is our spiritual master with us. So therefore, parampara system, like I was speaking about it, we got another protection, not just spiritual master, but Vaishnavas around us. They are guiding us, parampara system. So we are following them. We are following, everything is observed by spiritual master. We are following his instructions, and step by step, we are getting rid. We are getting rid of our anarthas. So that's the process. Then, when our anarthas, when our heart is purified to that extent that all anarthas, not all, 60% of our anarthas are out, So then we can reach the level of nishta. So then we are steady in our Krishna consciousness. And when we are steady, then ruchi, taste, then asakti, attachment to Krishna, then bhava, ecstasy, then prema, love, appears very, very quick. And makes sense because when you have all these anarthas, okay, your heart is dirty, so you cannot be steady, you are disturbed, you cannot focus. This devotional service must be uninterrupted and unconditioned, and that's pure devotional service, unconditioned and uninterrupted. So but because we are dirty, so we are in trouble. Our service is conditioned and interrupted. So that's the point. No steadiness, in other words, no steadiness. But if we are steady, so then the process is very fast. Ruchi, you got taste. Wow, you got taste. Then you are attracted to Krishna. Oh, yeah. You are bhava, ecstasy, and then love appears. So spiritual master, because he knows you. He knows you. He knows your heart. He knows your conditioning. So he will give you instructions accordingly. How to make, he's like shortcut. Okay. You can try to figure out by yourself, but it takes, look, we are here billions of millions, billions, millions, trillions, I don't know how long lifetimes here. Why? Because we wanted to figure out by ourselves, and that's not possible. It's not possible. So surrendering process. Yes, we need to start.
Thank you so much. Sorry, I had to quickly run and get my charger before I died and so.
Thank you for very important questions, bro. Okay, now it's 11. We have to go for Harinam. Thank you so much for hearing me and giving me opportunity to say something to you. I'm very, very sure that you have also so much knowledge what I can hear from you. So maybe in next time I will be on your lecture, and I will be very happy to hear you about Krishna and the spiritual world and detachment and this kind of stuff. I will be very happy. So thank you again. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Valmiki Prabhu, for blessing us here today with your presence and your knowledge. Thank you, dear devotees. I hope you have a lovely, lovely Sunday, and we will see you soon. Next week, catch us here, same time, same place. Hare Krishna.